Good, my dog.
Yo, what's going on?
Shit, life ain't good right now. I'm on the run.
So you're still like at large right now?
Well, I spoke to a credible source, that I trust, and he said there's a bolo out for us, for me and Mike. So I feel like if the police catch me, they're gonna put me in hold.
Yeah, I mean that seems likely, but they'll probably just like turn around and put you on bail.
Yeah, but at the
So,
end of it, like, let's be honest, dog. I'm not lost on bail. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean honestly, like as long as you're just taking care of business, like they catch you, and then you get bail, and then after that you have to behave. So, it's up to you if you got things to handle that, you know, precede having to be restricted like that. So, get away
mm,
with it for as long as you can, I guess.
mm, not wrong.
Because everything you do after you get caught will put you back in.
Well, I'll be honest, dog. I think with this case, I think we have a chance at 'cause I had a meeting yesterday with the cops, right? And they were real pushy about pushing a plea deal. Like they wanted to push a plea deal really badly, right? And I feel like the only time they do that is when they don't have a solid case. I could be wrong, but they were pretty pushy about it. They want to really badly make a plea deal.
Well, of course, because they don't want to take any chances. Even if they have a strong case, they don't want to take any chances because the fact of the matter is they did not get you into custody at the end of that situation. So they could find your fucking DNA, they could find your vehicle, whatever the fuck, all they want to. That could be that could be attacked in court, right? Like, and they could not they could come short of proving those charges regardless, because your DNA is there. Oh, like and anything could explain all that shit in court because they did not catch you at the end of it.
Hmm.
So that's what they're worried about, is all the uncertainty that can play out in a courtroom if they can't say that they caught you red-handed.
Yeah. Um. Have you read the docket?
Yeah, like I said,
Okay.
I know that there's fingerprints on the weapon and the magazines, and that there was DNA found at the crime scene, and that your boat
Yeah.
was registered
So
to you.
so the only DNA they got from me is the fingerprints on the weapons from a hostage, and then obviously they
Y'all
found
doing?
and then obviously they found my boat on scene in my car, right, which is by the Maze Bank. Now Mike, on the other hand, is a little bit more, I'd say, fucked. It's his DNA is on the police equipment that he took from the cops.
Right, so that's a whole bunch of extra.
That's a whole, a little bit harder to argue, I guess. Cause we could, I could, what I could do is cause they put the victims, the hostages, their names in there, their numbers in there. So I was thinking about calling them up and persuading them to go and stand and say that I gave them that weapon previously, right? I don't know if that'd be something that'd be good to do or bad, but I was thinking about doing that.
Um, that's actually not a terrible idea, because you could play it like you was a hostage, and you got away, because you're just smooth like that, right? Like, and yeah, like that hostage could be like, oh yeah, the reason that we was both there is because fucking forehead was gonna sell me this fucking stick I needed for some problem I was dealing with. And you get some lesser charges for that, probably the both of you, but you could work that out, and that at least gives you like, oh, I was actually there as a hostage. That's why my car was there. That's why. But then the cops chased me, so I got fucking freaked out. It could fall apart that way, but you would
I don't
you
know
would
about the
need
hostage. I don't know
a
about the.
really solid
I don't know
in
about the
with
hostage.
a witness, and that invites obviously a whole other charge
Oh shit,
if it
dog.
doesn't work out. Witness tampering, they could really fuck you with that one too.
Hmm. Well, I don't know. You think the hostage angle would work? I was just thinking like, you know, it'd be more believable if the person said I just sold him this weapon like the day before, or 2 days ago, whatever, right? Like I know, like I would still get, a a charge for that, but I'd rather get that than terrorism, you know?
Well, if you have reason to believe that this witness is solid and can be relied upon, the more closely you can tie together, you know, your circumstances, the better. You know, if the hostage gets up on the stand and says that you were, you know, a hostage too, or whatever, because I don't know like the rest of the circumstances, right? Like I
Well,
don't know
okay,
like
so
if that could be
here's
disproven by the rest of the evidence the cops have.
yeah. So the problem is that the cops are mostly taking pictures.
Yeah.
Then they would see how many hostages there was, right? But kind of hard for me to argue that was a hostage.
But it would still be hard to prove that you weren't a hostage. That's the thing about court, and that's why they want to fucking get you to locked into a plea deal before you come up with some shit like this, because they got to prove that you weren't a hostage more than you got to prove that you were.
Hey, well, whatever you think is best, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. Hey, I've been looking for a lawyer for like 3 days, so I'm just glad we found a lawyer.
Well, look, not for nothing, but I'm gonna level with you here. Is like, you know, it is of my informed opinion that the entire system is fucked, and if you're guilty of this shit, then I'm sure you'd be inclined to agree. But point being, you know, I'm on a meteoric run of tanking my career coming out of retirement to fucking get like a completely innocent person sent away for terrorism. That's like my most recent achievement. So I'm pretty fucking washed. But if you got nobody else, I will help you as much as I can. Because I do go way back with some of your people. You know, I'd like to help you out if possible. So whether that means getting a better plea deal than they're offering you, taking it to court
hey, listen, hey, you my last hope. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can be the shittest lawyer there is. I ain't got no options, dog. It's you. This is it. Yeah, hey, I gotta believe in you, dog. You got this.
Well, the advantage that you have with me is that you can be upfront with me. I'm pretty on the level. I mean, like, I personally murdered your competition in the magazine business. So I know some things.
But hold
You
on
can be
now.
pretty upfront with me about some shit. So even though we don't have trust, you know, like, I know enough that you could like not beat around the bush like with some of these fucking Fed lawyers.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let's go back a little bit. Which mean you personally murdered my competition?
Why Jones?
Was you?
Yeah.
Damn. Damn. You did that? Damn.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. That shit really helped me out. I'll be honest with you, dog. Like after that motherfucker done died, you know what I'm saying? Like business was booming. I just be honest.
Yeah, it's not for nothing. I'm telling you, you know, like we got a short period of time to like establish trust. So, you know, you at least know that I'm on the level with you, and then I know, you know, a bit about what's going on. I'm not some fucking civilian attorney.
Well, I'll say this. The cops. Okay, so the cops really want me to snitch, right? They want me to give up who you know, who was in charge of it. I mean, I'll tell you, dog. I'll tell you what happened and how it happened. You know what I'm saying? So I got a phone call. Yeah, you ever seen those Firestarter guys on Twitter posting shit?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it was those motherfuckers. Called my phone. Said we got a job for you. The job was to grab a group of civilians and a group of cops and plant a bomb at each group. Then have the police arrive on scene and have them pick between which group gets to live and which group gets to die. It was all in the police's hand, right? And I will be honest with you, it was going all pretty perfectly. You know, everything was going to plan. We were on top of the buildings. The police showed up. Shit was going smooth, dog. But then, one of my dogs, I guess, set up the bomb a little bit wrong, or wired it wrong, and both of the bombs exploded. And then we ran away, I got on my boat. The police found me, chased me. I then got picked up by a seaplane, and we got out.
All right. Before you continue, if there's more follow-up question during this pursuit, was you like exchanging any fucking comms with the police? Are they gonna use voice identification to support
Yeah, I
their
spoke to
argument?
the police, but I didn't sound like myself.
Voice changer?
Yeah, I didn't sound like myself, so they wouldn't be able to prove
All
it
right,
it's
perfect.
me.
All right.
Now, there's a little bit more to this. There's a little bit more to this that they have tied into this case. That, in my opinion, I think you should be able to take apart very easily, right? Now, what happened is we got away, changed clothes, and then you know, got into a car. Me and Miguel both called 911, claiming that our cars got stolen. They then arrived to those 911 calls and pulled us over, right? I had a warrant for something different. We then started running away, and we got into a shootout with the police. But I think those two incidents are very hard to, for them to put together because, like I said, we're wearing different clothes, different car. Like we were all clean from the previous scenario. You know what I mean? There's no way they could,
How
even
many
though,
minutes?
maybe like 10 minutes afterwards.
Okay.
Different location, different clothes, different car, running for a different warrant.
The longer between them being VCB with you and reacquiring you, the better, you know, like as far as separating those incidents. So 10 15 minutes is pretty much all it takes to have it be a completely different scenario. Like it sounds like it'd be so hard to connect the two.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, I
I
don't
couldn't
think.
look at the phone records. You know what the phone records indicate? Because I gotta figure out like how to
So,
read that fucking thing.
so in the, I kind of read a little bit about the case, right? They claiming that I was on the phone during the job with, I don't somebody else from my gang.
Ming.
Meng, yeah, that's right, yeah, Meng. Which is true, I was. But I mean, that's a hard link, right?
Yeah, what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
You know, okay, so he's a member of your gang. He's not charged under this indictment. So like what does that prove?
It's all the evidence they have is very hard. Like, it's what do you call it? What's the word for it? What's the word for that shit?
Circumstantial.
That's right, circumstantial.
Theory crafting.
Type
They
shit.
love their theory crafting.
They have no real evidence. Just have a bunch of circumstantial evidence.
Well, I mean, they do have prints and DNA. And
Right, but
vehicle
that's
registration.
yeah, that is true. But that's also circumstantial, right? Because if my blood was on scene, that'd be very different. That's like hard evidence, in my opinion, right? But they found my prints on a gun that could have been passed along to God knows who from God knows where. I could have ended up there, God knows how, right? And they got my boat on scene.
Even on the gun, by the way, it says they want fresh prints. Like on the little DNA reader, it says it was an old fingerprint.
Is that what it said?
Yeah. Like when I was looking at it the other day, on the actual image of the DNA thing, it said old on it. Wait, let me read this shit again. Fucking, I have it downloaded somewhere. 1 second. You have the shit open for it or no?
I don't.
Yeah, let me see. DNA, yeah, Deagle scan for fingerprints, Aubrey Webster. Yeah, it's got a DNA number there. It says touches 1, and then it says old touch 1.
That's good,
So
no?
yeah, that's better for you. Yeah.
What is?
Yeah, look, I'll send it to you.
What,
I'll send it
what
to
does
you.
that
Fred.
mean?
It's I don't know.
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. It says old. Like I'm assuming on the DNA reader, old touch might mean that the fingerprint is old. No? Does that know what that means? Old touch.
I would have to get clarification.
I could
on
ask.
Surely, right? Like, surely that means old touch. It just says old touch.
Touches one, old touch one.
I could ask right now. You want to ask?
Yeah. If there's someone you can ask about that, I would love to know. Cause like I'm not an expert on this shit.
Yeah, I'm not either, but I'm just putting two and two together. No, like old touch has to mean like old, right?
Yeah, it's not something that I've encountered.
Okay.
Yo.
Yo, dog. We have to meet up again.
Shit, okay.
You good to meet up?
I'll call you back in
Alright,
like
call me back,
15
call me
minutes.
back. Yeah, call me back, call me back.
Alright.
Alright. Hey, dog, listen, I got a inside guy at the PD. I'm gonna get it figured out what that mean.
Yeah, perfect. Just because otherwise I would just ask for clarification on it in court, but I'd rather know ahead of time.
But yeah, if you know ahead of
Obviously.
time, there's a solid argument with that made, right? Because
Yeah,
then we
'cause,
can
like, if
really go with the narrative of if it's an old fingerprint that I gave them that weapon a while back.
sold that shit
Exactly.
yesterday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then only Mike's fucked. Type shit.
Now is Mike willing to be the fall guy here?
Whoa, I don't know. Whoa.
And let's say, especially if I could get him a plea deal that cuts down to like maybe half the money,
I'd rather not Mike. I would rather have Mike be the fall guy, you know?
Yeah, we got a sidebar on that. Before we got a sidebar on that. After
Yeah,
this,
you guys gotta discuss that and figure it out. Obviously, what's best for you guys. But if
Why
that's
would
a
Mike have to be the
possibility,
fall guy?
that might make things well.
'Cause
Like
he's
it
fucked.
just might make things easier because you've said like 3 times already that he's pretty fucked. And it would be easier to concoct a thing with a witness, especially that exonerates you, just one of you, rather than both of you. It's a little too convenient. It's just too elaborate. It's not believable.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. We'll have to discuss that. Yeah, we'll have to discuss that. You know what I mean?
Alternative long shot strategies for court in a case like this is also a coercion defense. You had a fucking sniper rifle on your dome, this whole fucking thing. You were forced to do it by these fucking mysterious Firestarters. That's a route to go down. It's not the most glamorous, obviously, because you're kind of like dry snitching, basically. Putting it on some other fucking person. But that is a possible strat.
Oh no.
But I think I don't know what you think, right? But I think our best option is that we have one of the hostages go on stand and claim that I sold him the gun like 2 days prior.
Control the narrative. That's the best shot you got in this justice
And
system. Like I said,
we're
it's
just
fucked.
we're taking evidence out of their hand, right? Like the only thing they have after that is the boat.
Yeah, and like a boat can only like be in the water, right? So it's like, yeah, I have a boat.
You went fishing that day. Left your boat out.
That's right.
You must have left the keys in the fucking ignition. Some shit. I don't fucking know.
That's right. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, Murphy. I'm gonna go speak to this cop. I'm gonna figure out the fingerprint shit. See what that means. I'm also going to try and speak to one of the witnesses and convince them to go on the stand. Try to convince them real nicely.
Yeah, make sure that you insulate yourself from any trace of that.
I'm gonna get some of my dogs to, convince them.
Because you could still be under subpoena and things like that. It could be real easy for them to figure that out if you're not careful.
All right.
And you mentioned that you'd pay well for this.
Oh, 100. Hey, dog, take
not-
care of you, dog. 100%.
I'm not really a stickler about money when it comes to stuff like this. You know, you can't find a lawyer, that sucks. So if I can help you out, I will. But in lieu of payment financially, I may at some point, you know, potentially even on short notice, need some kits,
Some kits.
vests, meds,
Oh.
weapons.
Oh yeah, no problem. But whatever you need, I'll take. Matter of fact, send me your state ID.
1252.
Alright. Hey, I'll take care of you, my dog. All right.
Yeah, that's the, you know, I'm good on money, but like I said, at some point I might need short notice weaponry
This guy needs a weapon.
just in case some shit pops off.
Nah, you're talking about weapon. You're talking about like some big weapon, right? You want
I
some?
mean, like I don't know what's out there right now. You know, like to be
I
honest
don't.
with you.
Listen, I'll take care of you, dog. Don't worry.
Type shit.
But yeah, you know, fucking vest, tourniquets, guns, whatever can be gotten. You know, I'll help you out. You help me out. I got
Alright.
you.
Got you, my dog. Hey, I'm gonna go
I'll
do
try
those
to find
things.
someone else to help out with this too, because like I want to find out like why there aren't any fucking lawyers around. I'm interested in that shit too.
Well, there was what's his name, the marshal guy, the Barrett guy, but I called him up and he had like 7 other cases he had to do, so he's pretty busy.
I don't know like what your typical hours are, but he seems like super fucking.
Yeah, he told me
like,
that he's around.
Start of last storm usually until.
Yeah,
like,
he told me there's
know,
nobody awake at.
+7.
He told me there's nobody asleep at these times. I'm normally around at these times, so it's like, you know.
Yeah, might not be a good fit. But yeah, I'll do what I can for you. And we just gotta like have a deep think about the approach, whether we want to take it to court and try to fight everything we can, look for a good plea deal. We should at least take them to the table and see what their best offer is.
Well, the best
the
offer
meantime,
was,
while we're
from what I
waiting.
heard, like I said, we had a meeting with them yesterday, and they were talking about if I give them solid information, they're willing to reduce it from 10 years to 5. Which, to be honest with you, is just a shit deal.
Yeah, plus like, I mean, fuck the time. Like anybody can do the fucking time, especially the way things are in the city right now. It's like it's nothing to fucking take a few days, a few years off. You know, like it's the fucking money.
I'd rather
5
pay the
million
money,
is a
dog.
big hit. You'd rather just pay like more money. All right, if you got it like that, I guess you got it like that. But like, I don't know. I think, yeah, 10 is pretty steep. I mean, it is a fucking multiple bombing, but I think that they see their case as more solid than it is.
I think we can find this shit in court, like 100%.
But if I come to the table and they start talking like 3, you know, what are your thoughts then?
How about this?
3, 4.
They wanted to meet again, so if you want to reach out to them and see if they're down to meet, just say, you know, you're my lawyer now. Just say you're reaching out on my behalf, whatever. See if they want to meet again.
Who should I reach out to? I don't want to just like,
Ruby.
go aimless.
I will send you a
Ruby?
number.
Alright.
It's chief of police.
Ruby's the chief of police now.
Mm-hmm. Or intern chief of.
Oh shit! When that happened?
I don't know
I know
exactly,
a bunch
but
of people got fired, but like I didn't hear that.
that's a number right there.
All right.
I think like a week ago or something.
Yeah, there must have been some kind of big shaking of the tree because, like, I saw that what's his name, Doc Masters got fired, Lucas Miller got fired over that fucking ADMC shit. I didn't know that
Oh no.
Wyatt Turner wasn't chief anymore though. Is he still even a cop?
I have no
Fuck
idea.
knows. I hope he's dead.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Hey, fuck him. All right, well, I'm gonna go get this shit found, figured out. You know what I'm saying, with the fingerprints and shit. I'm gonna go speak to one of the witnesses or hostages, I mean, and then we'll reconvene. You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah, just
Type shit.
yeah, let me know. and we'll be in touch.
Ah, big dog. Hey, I'll take care of you too,
take
alright? I'm
another
I'm
look at
I'm
the
gonna send
case.
you some stuff.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, take it easy, my dog.
Always good to see you, Larry.
It's good seeing you too.
Shit.
But lawyers usually like wear suits, like in that one TV show.
Shut the fuck up, kid.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but this lawyer's at his like midlife crisis, bro.
Yeah, not wrong.